Wilson.
Hello? Can you hear me good? Or is it bad?
Oh, I can hear you good.
Okay, awesome. So for the poor quality, as you might have guessed, I'm not on my PC right now.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on a phone or something.
Yeah, and you would be right. How's it going? Doing good today, I hope?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna be so honest. I was not looking forward to this when I should be looking forward to it, right? I was not. Because to me, I've always said this on stream and off stream, no matter what, but I think you're legit the funniest person in EN, hands down, no doubt about it. And whenever we were part of like any collab, and you see the reacts of like who's gonna be part of it, or if you were planning it, or if you reacted to it, Rosemi's in this, I was like, all right, it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Oh, I was just gonna say, like, really memorable. Anytime, any collab you've been part of is always a memorable one for me, at least.
No, I feel like the same way about you. I feel like you've just kind of like been like a really like vocal part about like so many things, so many jokes, like, I don't know, to kind of like make funny moments at you. And I think that's a skill to have, like, to be able to, make yourself like turn into like whether it's a funny moment or like a nice moment in a collab, in a call, and something like that. It's a skill to have. And so like you contribute a lot to like a lot of the situations, a lot of the like the funny moments, a lot of these things that happen in these scenarios. And that's just like, it's a skill to have, and I'm really like, it's something that's nice to work with. I don't know, I feel like it brings a lot of joy to like a lot of people.
You bring a lot of joy to people, Rosemi. Don't talk about me like that. This is about you, right? I mean, I really appreciate that you feel that way, but if it takes chemistry, right, to make these things happen. And I feel like you're someone that has insanely good chemistry with people. You're really good at working with people, especially, to mess around or to stream with or to work with. You're just someone that has insanely good chemistry, really good to work with. You don't push things too far. You're incredibly funny. I wish I was as funny as you, really.
I generally also think that you're really, really funny and like really just good at making like memorable moments. Like, I see so many clips of you on my like Twitter whenever I go, and I'm like, oh, Wilson being funny again and stuff like that. So I guess you've made like a real big place for yourself, and being part of this.
Hey.
Like, I just wanted to say thank you, I guess.
Don't thank me, man. I truly believe that. I don't mean to make it sad, but with you gone, I really feel like it's going to be noticeable. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you truly embody a part of this branch, and we're definitely all going to feel it. It doesn't mean that things are going to necessarily be worse, but it's going to be different for sure. We're all going to feel it. But that's just how things are. But I know for a fact that we're all going to be cheering you on. I will. No matter what you're doing after this or where you're going to be leading on, you're dearly loved in this branch. That's something else that I definitely notice. Everyone has respect for you for how long you've been here and how much you've inputted your creativity, how funny you are. You have insane chemistry with everyone. You're really nice to work with. You're super, super, super kind. And those are not skills that you necessarily need to have when you're a content creator, but you do have them. And it's skills that are just there just to help other people out or make people's day better. So I guess it's kind of like an unspoken thing about content creation. I always looked up to you for those things,
Again, like a lot of moments I was able to make it happen because you were there and you were also making it happen. So thank you for that. I'll also, just always be watching, be cheering for you, even though I'm not here. Like, I'm sure, like, I'm just gonna see like your funny moments all over. And I know that you're gonna have like a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm excited to see what you do. I'm excited to see everything that you do in the future, everything, all these funny little Wilson moments. And thank you for being here with me.
I'm just really happy I got to be with you for a while. It's, I've been here for 2 years or so, and you've been here for so much longer than I have. And it's crazy because I remember finding out about the existence of this company when you debuted. Is when I heard about you guys. They were like, yeah, new wave in Nijisanji EN Obsidia. And I remember being like, oh, what's Nijisanji? And, seeing you there. And I was like, oh, cool. What's this? And, looking more deeply into it. And now here we are, it's kind of surreal. that I'm standing here right now and this is happening. But I'm glad that I got here and I got to work with you for 2 years, and I have absolutely nothing but really positive things to say about you. You've been very nice, and I find myself saying this a lot to people leaving, but you always get this feeling that you should have hung out more with this person, or you should have done more collabs with this person. You know, I don't think we ever did a one-on-one collab, but I'm guilty of not doing a lot of those. But a lot of any group stuff, you're someone that's like great to do collabs with in general, and group stuff. I'm gonna miss that for sure. I know I will, having you there, but
I feel the same way about you, so yeah. And I mean, as I said, you know, Ian is Ian because you're here and you like contribute so much to the environment of it, so thank you for doing that. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being part of Ian. And I'm glad you're here. It's been fun, so thank you.
and I hope that I don't hope. I know things are gonna be perfectly fine for you. If you're worried about anything, don't listen to those worries, okay? Like, you got it. Whatever it is that you want to do, I know you got it. You got the potential to do anything you want. You're a hardworking person, so I believe in you. And we're all gonna be cheering you on, no matter what you do. And we're gonna miss you, of course. But, you know, if you wanna do anything, like, off stream, of course, like, anything, anyone would love to hang out with you or play Tekken with you. Anything, really.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you, Wilson.
See you.
Bye, Wilson!
Bye-bye.
Sally!
Hi, Rosemi.
Hello, Zali.
Are you okay?
I'm so dehydrated, Zali.
I bet. I was watching. Well, this is actually, I think, the first time we're talking one-on-one. Let's
Is
go.
it? Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
I feel because we've been in like stuff together and I've talked to
Yeah,
you
definitely,
like
definitely.
directly, but there's been people there.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, maybe just like in a situation like this.
Glad to be able to. Well, where do I start? Well, I thought it would be the nice time to do the first impressions thingy. You know, I bring my talking topic with me.
Oh,
So
the topic cards.
yeah. So I guess I'll start. So my first impression of you is it's kind of like, I don't know, because I kind of course knew of you before joining, you know, this place. So I don't know if it works as a first impression, but the image I have of you, at least, you know, is still being a flower full of energy. A flower full of energy, always radiating smiles is my impression of you. I don't think it have changed, except that I didn't expect you to be so creative in what you're doing. For example, like doing a bungee jump. How was it? How does that feel? I've never done that before.
I still can't believe it. Don't worry. It was the most like terrifying thing of my life. Like your brain tells you not to do it, but I was like, oh, and
Oh
I
my
really was
God.
about to
You
chicken
still
out
did.
at the last second. I was gonna give up.
But you still did. Like, you're the true hero.
I still did it. Oh my God.
You know, you have so much content like I couldn't even think of doing, and I just think like, you know, as a content creator, that's just so amazing. And yeah, it's so unique of you, I will say. You know, you put so much effort in what you're giving to, you know, your community, your content. I'm sure, you know, you don't let anyone get bored.
Thank you. Thank you, Zali.
Of course, you know, I think you have very like presence. I mean, in my opinion, you know, you are the Rosemi-sama. Like whenever like you join collab, whenever you, I don't know, you join whatever you're in, you know, it kind of feels like the Rosemi-sama have entered. You bring so much like joy and smiles, and yeah, I guess that's my impression of you. Still until this day.
I mean, you're just always, I don't know. I feel like you're just generally such like, I feel like it's really easy to tell, but you're just generally such like a straightforwardly kind person. So, I don't know. Thank you for just being like that to everyone. And you're actually really, really like dependable. And you're also really cracked. Like, you're really cracked at the stuff that you like. I don't know how you're so like good at stuff, but I just feel like whatever you try to do, you're just inherently like really good and really cracked at it. So it's really, really impressive to watch. But you're also just
Thank
such a
you.
nice person. So thank you for, you know, always being that for Ian, just being like a nice positive force.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big honor. you know, to be able to be under the same, how do you say, working into the same workplace as you. And yeah, you're gonna be missed.
Thank you so much, Zali.
Of course. Good luck on, you know, what's coming next. Yeah, I wish you that, you know, happiness for you wherever you go.
Thank you so much, Zali.
Of course. Good luck. Bye, Rosemi.
Bye, Zali. He's bawling. Itsumo.
Itsumo. Bawling.
Itsumo. Bawling.
Itsumo. And you will never stop either.
We will never stop.
Rosemi.
Vanta.
You know, when I first saw that, nobody when I first saw that it was happening, nobody, I was streaming at the time. I don't think anybody in my chat ever really noticed, but I stopped for like a good few seconds to like take a breath. I genuinely was in such disbelief, but I don't want to make it into a sad thing. I just want you to know how crucial and special you are to all of us. So I just was, yeah. But, you know, you're doing what you need to do for you, and that's all that matters to me. So, you know, it's still crazy though.
No, yeah. I mean, I also feel like that about you. I feel like in the time you've been here, you've like just kind of made yourself, like, you've just made your place here, and your place is like something that's just really like important for all of EN. And I don't really know how to explain it with you. For some people it's really hard to explain, but for you, like, I feel like your vibe is a bit unique, but I also kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's unique in a way that I feel like I can relate, you know? And I feel like, for example, like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we could have played together and now we would have like really like gotten along and like had a fun time with. So we did have a few collabs and stuff. I feel like we could have had a lot more of those.
We definitely could have.
Yeah.
I'm sad that we didn't, but you know.
No, yeah. I mean, I didn't have much more to say, but like, yeah, I just feel like there's so much that we could have like done together, and like whether it's just like, you know, like making jokes with you, like you kind of like pick up on them really quickly, but also I feel like I think I like the stuff that you play, like the stuff, like the things that you talk about. I feel like there's just a vibe going on, and I don't really know how to explain it other than being like, it's just Vanta and he's bawling, and I feel like I can ball with him.
We really could have. I had a little tweet chain going on during our last Among Us game, and you know, as wild as it is and chaotic as things are, I'm sad that they will not quite ever be the same again. But you know, honestly, I really just I'm echoing that same energy. I'm like, I'm kind of crushed. I'm like, wow, we really had so much. We could have done a lot, and I'm like,
yeah.
It feels like yeah. I don't want to make this too sad.
No, don't worry.
I'm really feeling that way.
Yeah. There's, you know, it was always, you know, fun to chill and play stuff with you. And if you ever want to do anything, even if I'm not here, just send me a message. But I'll always be cheering for you. And I feel like you've already done so much cool stuff. You're such a great entertainer, but I feel like you have like a treasure trove of potential. So I'll be really excited to see what you do in the future. And yeah, you're just like a really good entertainer. So no matter what you do, it's just awesome.
That is the ultimate compliment coming from you. I hope you know how special that is to me. I'm gonna keep bowling, you know, for
you have to. You have to
Ian.
For me.
I have to for you. I was already not gonna stop, but now I have the spirit of Rosemi-sama with me.
You can never. It's like a passive buff.
Yeah.
It'll always be going.
I'll never let the Among Us stop. I'll never let any of that stuff stop. You know, I don't know if Claude's the president now because he's your vice president, but you know, I'll support whoever's the president. I'll step up to whatever I need to be, you know, to make sure that all of EN is balling constantly.
Thank you, Vanta. Thank you for Thank you for being you and for everything that you've done with me. It was really fun.
Thank you for your place in just here, just in this space. You've had such an impact on so many of us. KRISIS, just there's not really words. I think at the end of the day, I don't want to make it sad, but I wish I had more time, and I'm sad I didn't make the most of the time that I had with you. But I really do hope that, you know, when things go on, that we will still be able to. I don't want to look at this as the end.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
It definitely isn't, but you know, it doesn't take away the feeling in my heart, though. I'm not gonna lie, even if I know it isn't over.
Yeah.
You're the coolest, Rosemi. I hope you know that.
You're super super cool. You're cool. Thank you for being cool.
Thank you too.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I was looking for. Like the word. Like it's just like your vibe, your coolness.
My coolness. You know, oh my gosh. I don't cry. I actually never do. So, because that's how cool I am.
There he is, guys. He's so cool.
Yeah. I just, it's just not me. I did say that out loud, not because I was going to or anything, but just because I really felt like it.
No, it adds to the coolness. I get it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thank you, Vanta. Thank you for everything.
Are you sure? Are you sure? By the way, you can we could like keep balling,
Oh, okay, guys, halt everything. I shall continue balling.
I think you should. You could just cancel that.
It's in the word. It's Itsumo balling. I have to keep going.
I actually just wrote a Google Doc about your graduation, and I pulled up some of its tweets from like 10 years ago. It's gone. It's done. It's finished.
I gotta keep going, guys. I gotta keep balling.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vanta.
Thank you, Rosemi. Love you.
I appreciate you, Vanta.
All right. Take care.
See you next time.
See you next time.